dreamt of this day, Reclaimer.
Okay, so Josh, we saw the demo happen on stage. Break it down for us. What exactly did we see up there?
Well, so this was the first time that I think anybody's done what we did, which is we basically took one half of the demo's live action, which is a live action piece called the commissioning, and then that fed right into our gameplay demo. So basically, the commissioning deals with the commissioning of the UNSC Infinity, which plays a big part in Halo 4. It's the kind of focal point for our whole multiplayer experience. And then you see sort of interspliced with that commissioning sequence when the Infinity arrives at Requiem, this Forerunner planet. And then in gameplay you see how Chief and the Infinity cross paths.
And then how did you guys decide what exactly was going to be shown in the briefing?
Well, I mean, we wanted to give people a look at our campaign experience. We wanted to show people how the Infinity intersects with campaign, and really we wanted to show this new enemy class, the Prometheans. And this is the first time that we've actually shown them. It's something that we've been talking about for a while. It's the first, full enemy class that's been introduced to Halo since the beginning of the franchise. This is the first time that we've revealed that to fans.
But tell me a little bit about the Prometheans.
So there are three main units that we showed in the demo, and the first of those is the Knight. That's sort of the commander in the battlefield. He's the big, huge, hulking thing that jumps down on Chief as he's making his way through the jungle. And then supporting the Knight is the Watcher, and that is the unit that the Watcher kind of spawns out of the back of the Knight, and then he's a support unit that is able to do all kinds of things. He can shield the Knight, he can catch grenades. He's just sort of like a game changer on the battlefield. And then the Crawlers are these little sort of animalistic, almost insect-like attackers that are really easy to deal with one-on-one, but when you get them en masse, they're a little bit more difficult.
Highly annoying.
Yes, yeah, they're tough.
All right, so for the big fans out there, let's talk about new weapons and some specifics about the game.
Yeah, so you saw in the press briefing there were a couple of new weapons on display, specifically Forerunner weapons that we've introduced into the Halo sandbox. So the first of those is the light rifle, and this is a precision weapon that is kind of unique in that it fires a 3-shot burst when you're firing it sort of from the hip, and then when you zoom in, then it fires a concentrated single shot. So it's really, it's kind of a counterpart to the BR, and is a really great precision weapon. The other weapon that we showed in the briefing was the scatter shot, and this is sort of akin to a shotgun. It's a Forerunner weapon that's really effective at close range, and if you land all of the shots from the scatter shot, you're able to actually disintegrate your opponent.
Single shot kill?
Single shot kill if you land all of those shots. So it's really effective at extremely close range.
Well, on top of the briefing, you also had the Xbox press event. So what did we see there?
So last night we had a press event where for the first time we had playable Spartan Ops, and so we allowed people to come in, and we had 32 stations set up, and people could play in groups of 4 and go through a Spartan Ops mission.
Halo 4 looks incredible. I mean, I've been playing a lot of Halo, and everything about this game is just awesome.
The sounds are meatier, the gun feels different, and the running around's been really good, and I'm really happy to be here.
Here with Phil Spencer at the Halo 4 event. Now, what's it like? Fans are finally get their hands on Halo 4.
Yeah, it's incredible. It's been a long road, and the reception here at E3 has been incredible. We opened E3, the briefing with the great show. Now seeing all these people playing, having a great time. It's really great.
If you had to talk about one sort of favorite mode or feature, what would you say that is, even for yourself?
So for me, Spartan Ops is my favorite edition. It's definitely the biggest bet that we're making, for the first time telling an episodic story over the course of a season of play, and really trying to meld both linear in terms of how we're telling a story in the series with the missions that we're bringing out each week and allowing players to play a part in the development of a story online.
So Halo, obviously, really all about the multiplayer. Dive in for more of the core. What are they going to be looking forward to with regards to multiplayer?
The other thing that we showed in the briefing was a new ability called Promethean Vision, and this is an ability that allows players to see through solid objects.
We're not alone. Switching visor.
So you can actually, change your visor mode, activate Promethean Vision, and then it sort of sweeps out like a sonar pattern and exposes any enemies that are in the nearby region. So you can see them through solid objects, through trees, what have you.
come so far since Hang 'em High. I should say. Now let's talk about multiplayer for the core. Yeah, what are they going to really look forward to?
Yeah, so for multiplayer, we have 2 different competitive modes that are playable on the show floor. The first of those is a new mode called Regicide. So Regicide is a free-for-all mode where basically the player who's in the lead is the king. And all the other players get a bonus for killing the king. And so you take the lead, you instantly have this sort of target on you. Wherever you go, everybody else can see you, and they can see that there's this bonus that's constantly counting up that they'll get if they can kill you. So that's a really fun mode. The other mode that we're showing is a new mode called Infinity Slayer. And so this is a twist on the classic Team Slayer game mode. And basically all of the players that are playing in Infinity Slayer are slowly earning this ordnance meter. And the ordnance meter allows them to call in an ordnance drop. You can then call that in, and you have different choices in terms of weapons and boosts and power-ups. And they come down and drop down into the map directly in front of you that can then give you a big advantage in gameplay.
Halo 4. There you go. Can't get better than that.